What is correct, and everyone? This is Renel Z coming back at you with some Honkai Star Rail, and today we are going to be covering some new characters that have been announced or drip marketed, whatever you want to call it, for Star Rail. If you see right here under it says 4 days ago, I'm a little late to this, but I'm not gonna lie, January has actually been a lot busier than I would have expected, so kinda got a little late to the party, but that's fine. Arknight's Enfield's coming out 2 days from this recording, so we'll be tapping into that. We'll see if that's a mainstay for the channel or not. I'm thinking it could be, though. It looks like it's gonna be a game that I enjoy, so we might make some content out of that. If not, it's fine. We'll go back to Star Rail and then whatever other secondary game that we end up picking up. But as for now, this is what we're dealing with. We're doing Star Rail. I mean, honestly, Star Rail I enjoy enough. I think we're gonna keep this on the channel for quite a while, so don't worry about that. But let's get right into it. But before that, do not forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe so we can keep growing the channel. I appreciate all the recent support, and please keep it coming. And you know, I really do appreciate it. Just you know, keep it coming. Let's keep going higher and higher. Why not? Alrighty, so an Ionic game, a paradise of elation, geniuses and oddballs all gathered here, ready to become Aha. Of course, you could choose to surpass Aha, overthrow Aha, manipulate Aha, take Aha hostage, assassinate Aha, ignore Aha. Huh? This is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual events is totally Aha's fault. Join the Aha-verse and customize your very own Aha. So, of all these characters that we're getting, judging based off of the text right there, it makes me believe that they're all gonna be elation. We don't know for certain, but there's a freaking good shot that that's what it is. Also, there's I guess I'll just show right here. We'll skip down to who I was going to talk about. Several's getting another alt, or another alt. She's getting an alt character, or SP you guys call it over here. I call them alts, but that's olden gotcha gamer term. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that as new gens or whether or not, but point is, Several's getting another character. Leaks were saying that she was gonna be erudition, but now she's gonna be elation, which would make sense. Because all of these are, I mean, we know for a fact that Sparksy and Yao Guang are going to be elation. So there's a good shot that all of these characters are elation. And it seems like, I mean, judging based off of the text right here, it makes me think that they're all elation. But it's like, it's not confirmed yet. We don't have all of their, paths. But seems like it's going to be the case. I mean, honestly, of these characters here, I like a lot of them. I don't know if we'll be pulling all of them. Like I said, I did start an alt, which I am reminded that I need to freaking play now so we can cover these characters. Like Asheville, I'm sorry guys, I'm probably not gonna be summoning for him on the main, so we gotta summon for him on the alt account. Regardless, let's start with Yao Guang. So, prosper, Aha. Divination, earning money, getting rich. Even Aha would be green with envy. So, I mean, Yao Guang comes out. She's a Sparksy support. We're pulling for her. I think this has already been stated on the channel. If it hasn't been, whoa, this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna go for Yao Guang and Sparksy. Hopefully she's nice to us. Kind of need some luck right now. Because, I mean, this is a new path. And I want to get this going as strong as possible. I'd prefer to get everything nice, so that way we don't have to worry about, you know, dropping the card. Honestly, I'd prefer to go to 4.0 and we just don't spend jack squat in terms of, you know, the wallet. But we'll see. If I have to, yes, I will. I just really don't. Main thing is I want to win the 50-50 on Yao Guang and Sparksy, and then after that, the cones can do whatever the heck they want. I'd prefer the wins, but worst case, we just don't get the cone on first run, we get in a rerun. I do think Sparksy, we're gonna go get her and her cone though. We'll see what happens. But I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen. Next we have Blade's alt, or SP. I'm just gonna call them alts, that's what I'm used to calling them. So Blade's getting an alt character. Glory, Aha. Reignite the past glory of laughter. Blade's on it. Blade looks freaking sick here, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, he looks cool. He looks cool in his first form, right? But he looks sick here too. I don't know if we'll be going for him though on the main on release. I don't really think so, but we might. I do like the Stellaron Hunters, and this honestly, if I didn't get them on release, it's kind of gonna, I do want all the Stellaron Hunters, and currently we have that, but it won't be like that if I had to skip on Blade here. I mean, his design's freaking cool. Y'all see it. I think honestly looks pretty freaking cool. We'll see what he does. We already know that Yao Guang's a support and Sparky's a DPS, so there's maybe Blade's gonna be like a sub DPS for someone, or maybe he'll be another main DPS. Really hard to say. We don't know jack squat about him. Besides that, next one we have Evanesha. So this is gonna be, I mean, if you guys play Genshin or have played Genshin in the past, this is going to be your Yai Sakura or Sakura Miko of Honkai Star Rail. Your boy is a fan of fox women. I mean, she doesn't look much like a fox in this one, but I still like the character, so we will be going for her. I just hope that she's maybe not a main DPS. I don't necessarily want to pull for 2 Elation DPSs, but we'll see. Ooh, is aha. I don't know. My teacher didn't cover that. Why not ask the next person? So, you know, Honkai Impact 3rd fans, this is your Yai Sakura for Star Rail. I'm sure you guys could have known at a glance though, based off of the what is it? Based off of the silhouettes we saw earlier and one of the previous drip markets, it should have been pretty obvious that she was going to be here. Also leaks and all that business. We're talking about her being in what was supposed to be Star. Obviously this is supposed to be Star, but now it's Planarcadia. You get it. Thankfully, based off of the stuff we've seen so far, that we probably shouldn't have seen this much in terms of Planarcadia, but we've seen it. It seems like they have kept a lot of what Star was supposed to be, which is nice, because I mean, honestly, I was worried that we were gonna have a gutted planet that was really just not gonna be anything like what it should have been. But it seems like we might have got off pretty good, because I was concerned that they were really gonna bite down on everything over there in China and we were gonna get honestly a bad planet. I was concerned about that. I'm not sure if, I mean, it's impossible to tell. We don't really have like story stuff or anything. Maybe stuff got changed and got gutted and we really don't know. But it seems like in terms of at least the visual aspects, we got off pretty good. We will be trying for Evanesha, I'm pretty sure. We'll see. I would prefer her to be a support for Sparksy probably, or a sub DPS, DBL for whatever the heck. I like her design quite a bit though. Obviously I was talking about Sparksy already. You're the aha. Oh my gosh, whoa, that's some nasty trash talk. We're going for Sparksy. She's, I'm sure I've said this a few times by now, I'm a mega big fan of Sparkles, so surely this is going to be where we get her actual backstory, because in Pinakani we really didn't get much about her. She is very much a mysterious character, which kind of feeds into why I like her. But I mean, presumably this is Sparkle. It's everything's leading to this being the same person, but just maybe like the, you know, the mask of Sparkle, so to speak. We'll see in the actual story what that ends up being, but it appears like they're the same person. They have very similar models, everything like that, so we're led to believe that this is Sparkle, just a different version of her. And I'm into it. I'm gonna be going, we're gonna be trying to pick her up and her light cone. Again, if I have to drop the wallet, I will, but I'd rather not. I'd rather, honestly, if we could just get Yao Guang and Sparksy, I think I'll be satisfied. The only problem is I'm worried about the quote-unquote free-to-play options for Sparksy and Yao Guang. Hopefully they're good and unlike Remembrance, because I'm not sure if you guys know this yet, but if you don't, here it is. Elation is going to be another mono path just like Remembrance was, which honestly, with how gacha games are nowadays, I'm not really shocked that this is happening. But I'm not exactly happy about needing to do it again. The only reason I'm against it so much right this second, I mean, I say that as we're gonna buy into it. It's just, okay, so I started in 3.4, right? I got all of the Remembrance characters besides what was it? Evernight. I got everyone besides Evernight in 3.7. So I got in the entire Remembrance stream besides Evernight on 3.7. So obviously that's not really leaving us a lot of time to save, right? I've been summoning on every single patch since I've started, which is kind of crazy. And I really hope they don't freaking do this, because this would screw me the heck over. But Black Swan's getting buffed. I covered this. Black Swan's getting buffed. There's a good chance they rerun Hysolins, who is my favorite Chrysosaur. I don't want to go for her right now when the new character's out. I love her. I would. But that's gonna be kind of tough, because we've been going for a minute. I haven't had a quote-unquote break, right? The only break I'll be getting is for the 2 weeks with Sunday and Aglaya. But even then, I'm dropping a multi to get my S5 DDD. If I have to do a little more on the light cone, I guess we will. Hopefully we don't have to, but I do need my at least one S5 DDD, you know, for whatever we're going to use it for. Anywho. Oh boy. Dude, Silverwolf, they cooked with this design, bro. I'm like, I already found Silverwolf kind of attractive, but now this dude, I'm like, oh my goodness, sign me the hell up, man. I'm a fan of this. Also, apparently she has like a mecha tail going on here, which I'm even more into it. Also, y'all call me crazy. This looks like the Infinity Stones. Reality can be whatever she wants. It looks to me like these are kind of like the Infinity Stones. I'm not sure if that was what they were going for, but that's what it reminds me of. So I'm a big fan of Silverwolf, even more so than I am of Sparkle. So we're going to be going for Silverwolf pretty freaking hard, honestly. The only reason I don't want to do any Eidolons on the old Silverwolf is because this one's coming out, and let's be real, she's going to be better than the old one. Unless they have completely different roles, in which case they're not going to be related at all. But we will see. King, aha once said, "All hail the esteemed wolf, time to show the universe what she's really made of." I already said it, I love her design a lot. We're going to be going for her. I don't know what she's going to do. Again, I'd prefer she's a support for Sparksy probably over a carry. Or she could feed into a different team that we have. I don't really care. I just hope that she is not a main DPS, because Sparksy's gonna be that for us, for Elation. Honestly, I wouldn't mind maybe like a debuffer sub DPS for her. That'd be kind of cool. We'll see what happens in the coming month. Yeah, it's coming up pretty soon, isn't it? Huh. Dang, this year is kind of blasting by already. It's already Planarcadia is a lot closer than I would have expected. It's coming out like February, and it's getting to be February pretty soon. Anyway, guys, I hope that she's a freaking sustain, because if she's not, we might be in trouble, because I like her design a lot. Nihilix. There's a good see the thing, right? She could be Elation, but we're gonna look at an name like Nihilix, and we're gonna not think about the fact that she could be Nihility. She very well could be. Like, this is one or two things: either all of these characters are Elation, and then they're gonna be whatever they're gonna be, or they're just drip marketing all these characters that happen to be in Planarcadia, and that's just what it is. I like her design a lot, man. I really do. I don't know what she's gonna do. I'm hoping she's the sustain out of everyone in here, though, because I don't know what about her speaks to me about her being a sustain, but for some reason I'm just feeling like it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but it kind of feels to me like she's gonna be. Okay, I'm assuming they're all gonna be Elation. Call me crazy, but all of these are talking about Aha. Makes me think they're gonna be Elation. If they're not, they're not. Hopefully she's a sustain for Elation, if she is Elation at all, because I'm not gonna lie, I want her pretty bad. Her design, I mess with it quite a bit. Anywho, Origin, aha, known as the strictest mother of all the Aeons. As long as she turns in her manuscript on time. Yeah, right. So I guess she's like some sort of artist slash writer, seems like. I do really like her design though. Maybe she's like a manga artist. Because she's got like this part of her kind of like manga-ish kind of. I don't know. Call me crazy, guys. I feel like she's gonna be a sustain. If I'm wrong, call it in the comments. Hope y'all didn't hear that. It was really freaking loud. People love just speeding down my freaking street. Anyway, call it in the comments. Call me wrong. Whatever you want to say. Make your predictions about Nihilix. For whatever reason, I'm calling she's a sustain though. If she's not, I'm crazy. Y'all get one over me. If you, I don't know. You get the victory of knowing that Nihilix was not who I said she was in terms of her role, but we do need a sustain if this is going to be a monopath again. Monopath team. Which it's gonna be. It's already been confirmed, but I'm thinking she's a sustain of them all. Next we have someone who kinda looks like Boot Hill. To me, a little bit. I don't think this is Boot Hill though. It says Asheville, so that's another thing. Unless Asheville is Boot Hill's actual name, we have no clue. Not like Boot Hill is his actual name, right? Surely not. People are thinking that this guy's gonna be the Galaxy Rangers leader. I don't really know. I don't really know that much about the Galaxy Rangers, to be honest. I mean, I don't, especially in the main story, I don't really feel like they've been explored that much. Supposedly 4.0 is gonna have a Rappa rerun. So you know what that means is that I was actually might have been right about the Galaxy Rangers having a role in Planarcadia. If so, and this is a Galaxy Ranger, we could see Boot Hill come back as well. Is it gonna happen? We really don't know until the live stream happens. I think it's gonna be a few weeks still. We're either 3 or 2 weeks out from 4.0 at this point. I don't think we're a month out. I would have to don't. I'm wrong about it. I'm wrong about it. It doesn't matter. Point is, it's coming soon. And if I'm wrong about the Galaxy Ranger thing, I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure Galaxy Rangers are gonna have a role, because why else hold off Rappa's rerun for this freaking long, man? It doesn't make sense to me. And for Asheville, we have True. Aha, he stirs, he yawns, and aha, he's awake. That looks pretty cool though. Don't think we're gonna be pulling for him on the main. I mean, there's always a chance that the story can change my idea about the character and then make me go for them anyway. But based off the design, I don't think this guy's my cup of tea. Looks cool though. And here we have all of them together. Then who ready to become Aha? So that's I believe it's 7 characters we have up there. Yeah, 7 characters. If these are all Elation, that would be kind of crazy, huh? Because that would mean, because I believe Remembrance we only have like 5 or 4. Let me double check that. Actually, let me double check. Let me grab that off screen for you guys. Give me one moment. I believe that we only have 5 Remembrance characters in this game currently. So that if this is 7 characters, all of them being Elation, that would be kind of crazy. Where in the Sam hell is the character list here? Brother. There. I would have preferred that this sorted out by freaking path, but whatever, here we are. Okay. So I guess we'll just count. Aglaya's Remembrance, that makes 1. Scroll down. Would have preferred that they sorted this by, you know, path, but they didn't. Castrace would be 2. Obviously we have Hyacine. I'm just not counting them until we actually get down to them. Sereni's 3. Evernight's 4. And then, like I said, Hyacine's in here somewhere. That'd be 5. And I believe that's everybody. I'm not counting the RMC because that's a free character. I'm talking about specifically characters you have to pull for. Yeah, it looks like that's everybody. Yeah, so if we have 7 Elation characters, that would be kind of crazy. If they want to do that, they can, though. I mean, I think it's just going to be the case where not everyone's going to be pulling for the same carries. Like, if the in terms of carries, honestly, anyone here could be a carry. It's not really like, no one here specifically screams like, oh, I'm going to be a support, right? Because Sprixie would make you think maybe she's a support based off her design, but she's a DPS, so impossible to tell. I'm still going with my theory that all these 7 are Elation. We'll see. In this last picture, I'm not sure. I guess it's just more characters, potentially. Unless this is supposed to be for us content creators to put people on the board here. That's everything we got to show. That's everything we got. I do apologize for being a little late, but you know, January's been a little more busy than I would have expected, so I didn't have quite as much time. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, Marvel Rivals did steal a few days from me. That's kind of why the login streak, not the login streak, that's kind of why our daily streak of content broke, because y'all can actually blame Deadpool for that. It was entirely his fault. I'm sure I could have been a little more productive with my time during those 2 days that I did lose, but hey, blame Deadpool, bro. At the end of the day, I mean, it's gone. Like I said, I think today you guys are definitely gonna get 2 uploads, and then maybe tomorrow we're gonna get double uploads as well. I'll make up for it for sure. I hate the fact that I freaking broke my daily streak of uploading already. I was hoping to at least do that for 3 months, but you know, kind of just didn't get to do that way. Anywho, that's a me problem. That's not a y'all problem. I will make, like I said, I'm gonna make up for it, but just knowing that, like, damn it, I did actually break the streak kind of bothers me, but oh well. Regardless, hope you guys enjoyed, and yes, like I said, I am late to this, but I did still feel the need to cover it, because honestly, it's kind of a lot of characters. Maybe you guys didn't know, for whatever reason. So here we are covering it. Like I said, hope you guys don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Laters.